Hi Dada!
Hi beta.
Dada, it's raining and it's a very awesome weather. Why not we go to Lonavala for a long drive?
It's a great idea, but traveling to Lonavala is so expensive. The petrol has become so costly.
Let me think. Why not we take an electric car?
That's a great idea. I know the running cost is low, but it is so expensive buying an electric car. The upfront cost is too high. Still, let me think. So now every one of you might be wondering, should we go for an electric vehicle? I'll share a simple data with you. 2003, a person who bought a Bullet two-wheeler, it must have costed him around 70,000 rupees. What is the value of that Bullet two-wheeler today? Nothing. 10,000, 12,000. But a person who bought share of company which manufactures Bullet, Eicher Motor, the price was 18 rupees. Today the price is 2,700 rupees. So an investment of just 1,000 shares, 18,000 rupees turned to 27 lakh today. I have answered your question. Should we buy an electric vehicle or should we buy shares of electric vehicle? So by now, most of you are very clear. Should we buy a vehicle or should we buy the shares of electric vehicle manufacturing company? Now today in this video, I'll be giving you a lot of information which will help you to take this decision on whether to invest in the shares of companies manufacturing electric vehicle, and if yes, then which are those companies which can prove to be a diamond in the near future. So today's video, I'll be dividing into three topics. Number one, I'll be talking about the companies manufacturing electric vehicles. Number two, why will electric vehicles gain demand in the near future? And I'll be briefly discussing about the stocks, some good stocks of electric vehicles. So hello everyone, I am Rohan and let's begin. So it's a most frequently question asked today. Should we invest in EV stock? I've answered it. This is going to be next big thing in our country. Will it be a multi-bagger? Well, look at Eicher Motors. 18 rupees, 2,700 rupees. Very important. Will it make us a Crorepati? Well, let's check it out. In this question, I'll try to answer all the queries that you have. So today we can say is the birth of a new baby called as electric vehicle in the automobile sector. This sector is just at its infant stage. So don't expect big returns in next 1 or 2 years. But yes, if you hold on for a period of 5 to 10 years, this sector is going to gain tremendous momentum in our country. Around 10 years, and Indian companies will not only make a mark in the Indian market, but also at the global market. So what are you waiting for? Before we analyze the EV segment, let us first understand the significance of automobile industry for a country like India. Now, surprisingly, we are the 4th largest automobile industry in the world. And by the end of 2021, we'll move to 3rd rank. As far as India's GDP is concerned, 7.1% of our GDP is contributed by the automobile sector. Now, automobile sector in India is mainly dominated by the two-wheeler segment. And the car manufacturing segment is dominated by passenger vehicles. And then comes the commercial vehicles. If you talk about the total share of electric vehicles in the automobile industry, it is less than 1%. But in the near future, say maybe 5 or 10 years down the line, this segment is expected to contribute a great share in the overall automobile sales in the country. So let us start with the first topic for today. Why electric vehicles is going to gain momentum? Reason number one, a big reason. Oh my God, increasing fuel prices. Petrol 100 plus, diesel 90 plus. That's a big number. So increasing fuel prices is a major concern for Indians today. And that is the reason why in the near future, you can see a shift towards electric vehicle segment. So this segment is going to get a higher demand in the future. Number two, government is also trying to push electric vehicles by giving subsidies. Recently, Gujarat government announced a very good subsidy package for electric vehicles. For two-wheelers, they are offering a subsidy up to 20,000 rupees. For three-wheelers, 50,000 rupees. And for four-wheelers, they are giving a subsidy of 1.5 lakh rupees. Now, as Gujarat government has announced subsidy, very soon you can expect other states also to come up with such subsidies. And that is going to give a push to electric vehicle sales in our country. Also, the Gujarat government is planning to increase the number of charging stations. Not only this, they are giving a subsidy of around 10 lakh rupees if you want to set up a charging station. So all these efforts, if taken by all the states in the country, will automatically push the demand for electric vehicles. So favorable government policy is a reason that can give a push to electric vehicles. Now, the big issue in electric vehicle segment is related to battery. Government, along with private sector, they're trying to solve all the battery related problems plus increase its availability. So all the things look in favor of electric vehicles. Now let us talk about the challenges faced by the electric vehicles manufacturing companies in India. The biggest problem for electric vehicles is inadequate infrastructure for charging of these vehicles. Number two, biggest challenge is higher cost. Around 30 to 40% of the vehicle cost is consumed by batteries. And we don't manufacture batteries. We have to import it. Some of the spare parts used in electric vehicles have to be imported. Now, as these spare parts are imported and the company are paying a very high import duty on these spare parts, the cost of spare parts increase. As a result, the vehicles become expensive. Now, just think in the long run, no doubt these are challenges, but these challenges can be converted into potential opportunities. And Indian companies like Tata Motors, Mahindra and Mahindra, Maruti Suzuki, these companies have got great potential to convert all these challenges into opportunity. So now, as I've given you some details about the electric vehicle segment, you must have realized this sector is going to have a great demand in the future. And if this sector grows, our money grows. But when will our money grow? When we invest into the stocks of companies manufacturing electric vehicles. So now the question is, which are the stocks that I am going to invest? We should focus on. Let's start. I'll divide this entire segment into three categories. Category number one, I'll be talking about those companies who are into automobile manufacturing. Category number two, I'm going to discuss about those companies which are into battery manufacturing, because I said battery is a major component. And third, I'll be talking about those companies which are into developing charging stations. Charging stations are equally important. So now let's talk about the companies who are into manufacturing automobile. The first company over here is Mahindra and Mahindra. Now Mahindra and Mahindra is mainly into manufacturing passenger vehicles and tractors. In fact, when it comes to tractors, they are market leaders. The company has got an impressive record of giving good return on investment to the shareholders. They hold around 7.1% market share in the automobile sector. Now guys, when it comes to electric vehicle, I would say Mahindra and Mahindra is a pioneer in electric vehicles. In 2001, they acquired an electric vehicle manufacturing company called as Reva. You must have seen that small cute looking electric car on roads maybe 10 years back. Even now they exist. They are also on the verge of building strategic alliances with companies around the world to gain that strategic advantage in the electric vehicle segment. So they are doing good. Second, we have Tata Motors. I personally love this company. Presently, when it comes to sales of electric vehicles, four-wheeler, 71% of the market share is occupied by Tata Motors. This company is trying to build its own ecosystem. They are planning to manufacture A to Z, everything under Tata Group. Like say, you have Tata Motors, who is into manufacturing automobile. They manufacture passenger vehicles, buses and trucks. Then there is another company under Tata Group called as Tata Chemical. Now these will be manufacturing the chemical which is required in the battery. Then they have a company, Tata Power. They will provide for charging stations. So now we can see Tata Group is building this ecosystem where they are manufacturing A to Z everything. And this is going to give them a competitive advantage when it comes to electric vehicle segment, because they will be having in-house production of most of the important components. And that is the reason why I love this company. So under the first category, we have two companies, Mahindra and Mahindra and Tata Motors. Under category 2, I have shortlisted two companies. They are into manufacturing batteries. The first one is Amara Raja Battery. Let's talk about this company. They hold 30% market share in the battery business. They manufacture batteries for automobile as well as industries. They mainly manufacture batteries for telecom companies, railways and solar plants. They are mainly into manufacturing lead acid batteries. But for electric vehicle, we require lithium ion batteries. And recently, this company has started a manufacturing plant at Andhra Pradesh where they'll be manufacturing lithium ion batteries. Now they are also closely working with the Indian Institute Chennai for Technology. So even they are doing good. So every company is looking at electric vehicle segment as a big diamond. You and me should also. That's a time when we make wealth. Remember Eicher Motors. Okay. Second company in this category is Exide Industries. They occupy 30% market share in the battery business. Now this company is also into life insurance business. 73% of company's revenue comes from automobile batteries. 26% of the revenue comes from industrial batteries. Recently, this company has formed a strategic alliance with a Switzerland-based company, and they are creating a joint venture to set up a plant in Gujarat for producing lithium-ion battery in the future. So, Exide is also gearing up. Now, third category, charging station. Just one company, Tata Power. Presently, the company's focus is on increasing its charging infrastructure for electric vehicles. They have around 170 charging points and they are thinking to expand it further. They have also signed memorandum of understanding with different petrol pumps in the country. So now in those petrol pumps, you will have these charging stations as well. Good development. So looking at all the above development, it can be said that electric vehicle segment is going to prove a diamond for auto sector. It is going to be a game changer both for electric vehicle manufacturing companies as well as investors in real sense. So now what are you waiting for? I am going to invest in electric vehicle segment, keeping a time horizon of 5 to 10 years. This is a great opportunity for wealth maximization. So guys, did you find this video informative? Did I give you all the possible information that would help you to take a decision? Do let us know in the comment box. And also let us know which is going to be your favorite electric vehicle stock. If you like the video, hit the like button and also do comment below. And yes, very important, invest after making a thorough research on yourself. Thank you for investing your valuable time. Bye-bye.